How's it going, boys? Today on Historic we are going to be playing the most rage-inducing deck in the history of all of Magic. This bad boy will make your enemies regret playing. Typically, if you know how Historic works, then you know that there are roughly 5 different decks that are the only viable options to play the game. Otherwise, you're gonna lose. And even among those 5 decks, it's rock, paper, scissors who gets to go first, usually wins in 90% of cases. But this deck doesn't win on turn 4. This deck doesn't even win on turn 5. This deck can win on roughly turn 6 or 7, I would usually say. But the thing about this beauty of a beast is the fact that it locks your opponent from winning on turn 4. Nothing your opponent does matters after this combo goes off, and naturally that means it's a Graveyard Reanimation combo. We're going to be using Mizzix Mastery with the classics, and yes, I'm going to be doubling down on my classics because Graveyard Reanimator decks are currently kind of weak because, well, Wizards hates them, so they stealth nerfed you not drawing the cards. But when you double up the amount of cards that can make the combo work, well, suddenly the new problems arise, and these decks are absolutely as powerful as ever. The main crux of this deck is the fact that we're going to be, well, dropping these things, right? And that's why we're going to be using things like Triumphant Reckoning, which reanimates planeswalkers, enchantments, and artifacts. And everything we have here, well, it exactly is a planeswalker, enchantment, or artifact. We're going to be destroying their lands with Haphazard Bombardment. We are going to be scorching them with Chandra if anything happens. Overwhelming Splendor means that any creature, planeswalker, or whatever dropped doesn't actually do anything, and Ugin will flat out just exile their existence. When this combo happens, because of this card selection, your opponent literally has no way of winning, because they can't ramp up because their lands are being destroyed, their board got wiped either by Chandra or Ugin, and Chandra's here, like, you know, you can swap it like that if you want. You have many options. You can even ditch Chandra. I'm just keeping Chandra because I like it. And Ugin will exile everything. Essentially, absolute a bliss to say the least. And with that being said, without any further ado, boys, please like and subscribe. We are almost at 92K subscribers, a little bit more. Please subscribe, help out the channel. And with that being said, thank you for all the Patreons for your amazing support, and everyone else just liking and subscribing. Please also press the bell notification so YouTube doesn't hate me. And with that being said, without any further ado, 21 land to be specific. If you want 22 lands, don't remove anything here, by the way. Just add a land so it's 62 cards out of 60. Trust me, that is a better option than removing any card here. Unless maybe you want to ditch Chandra, but which man will ditch MILF Chandra? Anyway, with that being said, without any further ado, let's just get a cracking and see what happens. When your hand's just perfect because reasons. I love this. Keep. And even we're going first. No idea why Wizards is so gracious currently to us. But hey, I'm not gonna complain about a good thing. So first of all, ditch all of those. And all we need to do now is find something. What format am I playing here? Who starts with the pack leader? No clue. But again, I ain't complaining. And here I can actually drop this as black. We have 2 colors basically in the deck, but, you know, why not have a little bit more? Oh, wow. Me likey, I'm not gonna lie, me likey. Yeah, there's no way. We have the Ugin, we have the land destruction, all we're missing is a little bit of that Divine Splendor, and this guy is What is this deck? I'm sorry, are you playing Magic for fun or something? Because... wait a minute, did I cock myself? I think I cocked myself. Well, ain't that... well, in that case, just break glass for Faithless Looting for 3 mana. And suddenly, it all makes sense yet again. Oh, this guy's gonna be destroyed. Oh no, he's gonna get 2 Haphazard Bombardments upon him. Oh, say... what did he take? Oh, no, wait. Ah. You always take the Resurrector card. Good try, my dude. But at the end of the day, you were not too smart. Hey, it is what it is, boys. I didn't make the rules. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. What can you do? What can you even do? Nothing. That's the crux of the issue. Perfect. Tell me that was not the most beautiful thing you have ever seen in your life, by the way. He didn't lose. He still had some umph in him. But he understood. He understood that he legitimately has no chance. Because at the end of the turn, he would be left with 2 lands, so there it is. Also, this is a counterspell deck. Wow, Yorion decks just get wilder and wilder, huh? Anyone want to bet how great this guy's hand is gonna be? I personally do not. Also, we need to draw some good stuff. Oh, we drew it. Well, we always draw it, so, you know. You gotta love it. I do admittedly give a lot of crap for Historic, but Historic was my favorite format for a very, very long time. In the olden day, we used to play... Are you a Yorion Reanimator deck or something? Because that was unexpected. In the olden day, you know what I used to do? When a standard rotation set came out, I used to play standard for maybe a couple of days. A week tops. And after that, it's like back to Historic. No problems. Wow, this guy is like legit, huh? Oh. Legit or not, we got everything. Do we have... Yes, we have that. Oh, I can't actually put every... No, it's fine, because I still... Okay, so I have the discard, I have one of those in the graveyard, and I need to discard this. So, I can always, yes, I can always draw a second one of these, and that's just pretty much absolutely it. Oh my. My. What an American guy. Slapping, boys. Absolutely slapping. And Historic does still have my absolute all-time favorite deck archetype in it. So I can't really say anything too bad about it. Even though it's, you know, it is a long shot from what it was, what it once was. Historic has counterspells. Currently in standard for, oh, I don't know, forever pretty much. Counterspells have been a non-existential format. It's like, if you're playing counterspells, you're just hurting yourself. But in Historic, counterspell decks are still a thing. And how counterspell matchups are, without any doubt, my favorite all-time deck archetypes. Counterspell decks are not only the strongest decks in the world, but, well, you kind of get the point, I guess. Anyway, as you can probably tell, he's gonna be left with an amazing one land. Ah, it doesn't get better than this. It truly does not. Also, since he's resurrecting Ulamog most of the time, he most likely has absolutely nothing even castable here that works. 10 out of 10. Technically, he can still try and fight us, because we don't have any real heavy hitters on the board, but that's also something that can easily change. Because that's why we have Unburial Rites and whatnot. So, let's just ditch this, and... let's keep that in hand, why not? We don't exactly need too many lands and whatnot. So, let's just do it like this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's definitely so beautiful. When it happens, it happens. Don't be sad because it's over. Be happy that it happened. Maybe Hitler, I don't know, but that's usually a quote very associated to him. Oh, but, hey, say what you will, it's probably true. I like how this guy's still, by the way, struggling. Technically, shouldn't have probably used all the bombardments, but when he drops the third land, I'm just gonna make him feel regret a little bit more, you know? Just a little bit more regret. Also, let's double Ugin bomb. Oh no, actually, we could ulti with Ugin. That's also a nice thing to do. Oh, it just never stops, huh? It just never stops. What am I casting even? Probably this. Ditch 2 of these. I think we're fine. Another Ugin. Amazing. Oh, aren't you just glad these things exist? Aren't you just glad these things work? Oh! He paid the Yorion tax. What a Chad. Oh, also, boys, hit the bell note. Hit the bell thing. Please ring it. I just want to do this. Please ring the bell and select all notifications so YouTube promotes my channel a little bit. Thank you. If you it takes 5 seconds. You can literally do it while I'm speaking. Okay, this hand is not perfection. And as always, Poker God. And yes, Poker God seems to be very back into action, by the way. I have seen a lot of situations where I just get Poker God hands. Remember the good old times when, you know, it was a 30-minute video? Full house. A 30-minute video, and every second game was an absolute Poker God legend hand? Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Admittedly, I'm not saying a Poker God hand is bad in a situation like this. Technically not the greatest, but technically not the worst. As long as I'm going first, I honestly... Shamans, by the way. This guy's playing a Shaman deck. It's always a Shaman deck with Gruul, because Shaman decks are ridiculously overpowered. What kind of... What is it? Garbage Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I legitimately no longer know what day of the week it is most of the time. It was Saturday. No, it was Sunday, and I was asking my mom, "Why aren't you working? Isn't it like, let's see, what two? No, yeah, it wasn't. I was asking her, wait, why aren't you working? Isn't it a Wednesday?" 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It is what it is. Oh, he destroyed my land. Okay, that does explain some things, but... Okay, I'm not drawing anything. Also, I'm gonna counter land destroy you, so... Ooh, this guy's playing to wing it, boys. Okay, what do I have? I have everything. Actually, no, I don't have anything even to cast. Wait. If I cast this, what do I get? I get an Ugin. Actually, he can't deal with an Ugin, so I might as well cast the Ugin. Yep, let's just... Screw it, let's just cast the Ugin. He's most likely not... He most likely can't deal with the Ugin. And if I get 2 more land drops, I can just drop my own Haphazard Bombardment, and then we can, you know... Have a nice time, as they say. Ooh, hello there. You're cute. Okay, not that bad, not that bad. Still not even remotely good, but not that bad. Also, I'm gonna start just threatening this guy a lot. I know this style of deck, and it's a very much, if problems start to occur, there's nothing you can do type of thing. So as long as I create problems and situations that he needs to deal with, I'm just gonna flat out win by default. It's been years since I have played Historic for serious, but the archetypes of the deck still don't change. You'd think in Historic there would be a lot of options of a lot of interesting things to play and see and whatever. But no, that sadly could not be more from the more away from the truth, right? I have one, so I might as well just put the bombardment there. I want to... Okay, that's not bad because we have Faithless Looting. I want to destroy his lane. There we go. Yeah, that should be pretty good. He has nothing that interacts with the graveyard, so, you know, all of this is technically fine. Ramen CZ. What a name! What an avatar! What a card! Oh, the card back's actually not bad. Anyway, do you think he just rage quits when we... Oh, I should have skipped that Haphazard Bombardment, because I can't exactly get everything out. Well, maybe now I can. Let's see. Oh, still nothing? Still nothing! Like, come on there, Chief. Haven't I been a good boy and whatnot? Oh, also, that's probably a mistake. Okay, whatever. Belief. Oh, there's belief in its most purest form. Okay. Next turn. Next turn, our compadres, everything. Dreams are gonna get shattered. Oh my. You sweet, poor summer child. Oh, he's gonna double up the... Oh! Wow! Please hit the Ugin. Please hit the Ugin. Please hit the Ugin. I want you to hit the Ugin so I can make you feel. Oh, a Chandra. Actually, you know what? Also, yeah. Let's just ditch the Chandra. Didn't hit anything. Didn't hit any of my cruel things, but I think it's fine. I think this is fine. I think this shows. Who's the land destruction deck now, huh? Who's the land destruction deck now? I have a feeling it's not you anymore. Also, Gift of Paradisio, ahoy! Oh yeah. Good luck, my dude. You're gonna need it. Also, let me just cast this because I can. Let's see, what are we gonna play? Oh, another one! Sure, why not, honestly. Yeah, sure, why not? Do I even cast that? I don't think I do. I don't exactly think I honestly cast any of these. Decline. And let's just, well, you know, he likes to put counters on things. I also like to put counters on things. It is what it is. A beautiful madness. One. He can take, no, he's gonna be left with 2 lands. Oh, kid, the Gift of Paradisio. Oh no, the Volt. What up? Say my name. Say my name. Exactly. That is 3 wins in a row. So soon we should start experiencing technical difficulties, air quotes. This is already a mulligan. Wow, Poker God. But not the worst Poker God. I'll honestly take it. I wonder what we could... Oh, bricked even on lands. I actually did not notice that. But yeah, I kind of expect to see a loss. Oh, are you sure? Also, that color combination does not threaten me in the slightest. Me likey. Also, Faithless Looting is OP because you draw first and then discard. Yeah, that's kind of overstacked, honestly, in my opinion. So, wait, no. Ah! I had no idea you can do that! Oof. Shimata! Big oof. I had no idea you can do that. Actually, I remember the text. Gain 2 life. If you discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. That's the text on the card. I completely forgot that. Anyway, I think he's counterspells. He didn't counterspell us? Hello? Is this even useful? What do I have in the graveyard? I'm not checking currently. Oh, absolutely no way to cast stuff. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. But yeah, this is counterspells. Yeah, this is counterspells. He just knows he needs to counter Mizzix Mastery or, you know, one of like 3 skills that I possess. And actually, I don't need even to cast that. But he knows he needs to just counterspell like one of two cards in my position, and he's probably winning. Wizards knows exactly every matchup that you can have. The oldest story, the best story that I have, is when I was playing an Ugin deck and trying to get rank 1 mythic, we got to like position 100 or something stupid like that. And the only thing that we versed after that was Goblin decks, which are a 100% counter to Ugin decks. Elf decks, which went first, which is also a counter to Ugin decks because it goes always first. And Paradox Engine decks. Yeah, I caused this. That was... Yeah, I don't have anything else, so good enough. He may counterspell. Yep. Told you. Magic 100% of the time knows what is good against what. Because most cards can be easily calculated as what do they do. Is this an aggro card? Is this a control card? Is this an early game card? Is this a late game card? Is this a value card? Is this a draw card? And just from that combination of tags on each and every card that you can see, you can pretty easily make it so, you know, you just put someone against something that, you know, yeah, a counterspell deck will always, no, I would say 99 times out of 100, a counterspell deck will always win against the graveyard deck. Because, you know, it's a graveyard deck on turn 2. So all you need to do is just counterspell the right things and call it a day. Wizards knows that. Wizards knows that. Also, there's no point in playing. I can just concede. Because, what am I supposed to do here? I can do this. I'll cast it just for the hell of it. But I'm not gaining anything. I can't gain anything. See? He knows that there's like only one card usually in the deck that he needs to counterspell, and after that I can't do anything. So, GG, my dude. GG. So, first of all, we should be most likely losing one more game. And, fun fact. If you don't play counterspell decks, you may be of the opinion that counterspell decks no longer exist. That no one plays counterspell decks. The reality is, counterspell decks are very, very much still 100% alive and kicking. It's just the fact is that most decks do not encounter counterspell decks unless they need a 100% free loss or something along those lines. Counterspell decks are a very fraudulent, very frugal in when they appear. But if you play a counterspell deck, then you probably are aware that there does exist something called the Counterspell Deck Ranked bracket. When you play a Counterspell deck in Ranked, you will face an extraordinarily high number of Counterspell decks. It's actually quite funny. And this could be Simic Flash, or it could not be. So, the reason that guy surrendered was he was paying attention to what I'm putting into the graveyard. He knew that he has no interaction with the things I'm putting. I'm gonna pay life here. He paid attention. He knew that he has absolutely no interaction with the cards I am. He had no interaction to stop me, and he was paying attention to what I put into the graveyard. He knew that I have the combo just right there. And it's not great playing against an elf deck, especially... Well, he didn't land a war elf, which means he may not do a perfect... Yeah, that's close to perfect. The perfect is turn 1 land war elf, turn 2... Well, what's it called? I forgot. Elvish Archdruid. What the hell am I even... Wait, did I? Yes. Haphazard Bombardment is definitely there. That's not there. Overwhelming Splendor, it's already dead. He has no way to deal with. I guess this is the play? He's probably not killing me next turn, but his next... this is turn like 3 or 4. This is usually the kill or be killed turn for elves. So, oh my god, stop! Who hurt you? He literally, by the way, could kill us. Elvish Canceller. Nah, that's literally close enough. So, I can't win because I went second, essentially. This is in the most truest of senses, this is what historic boils down to. If you're using the best deck, if you're using the best whatever, the winner will be most likely decided 9 times out of 10 by the person who goes, by the fact who goes first. That's literally historic in a nutshell. And this sadly doesn't work. Because we're still dead in the water. Yep, didn't hit it. Then if we hit it, we had a slight chance, but there was nothing really. Because he then wins later on. It doesn't matter. Close but no cigar. Close but no cigar. Neither the Chandra or the Ugin. 4 wins, 2 losses, not bad. But we're going second, so I'm assuming this is going to be a 3rd loss. Everything to get that 50% win rate. And everyone should know this. There are still some people, by the way, who say 50% win rate is a forced 50% win rate is a myth. Okay, let's do imaginary exercise. Let's imagine you have a product. Your first option in the modern age is to make the choice. Will this product be free? Or will this product have a base price attached to it? Most products are free nowadays because, simply put, the most lucrative style is a free product, but you include some kind of microtransactions or bonus buys or something of that nature. This is also a graveyard deck. And graveyard decks win who goes first. Oh my! That does not even stop us. Interesting, I was actually incorrect. But, yeah. So, if your product is free, and you make money by microtransactions, you can easily calculate that you're gonna maximize profits by achieving one of 2 things. Forcing people to buy things, well, that's just one thing, essentially. You're only going to be making money if people buy your microtransactions. And the easiest way to maximize the chance that someone purchases something in your store is by forcing that player to play longer. Technically speaking, 100,000 people who play your game for 2 minutes a day are less valuable than 100 people who play your game for 10 hours a day. That's insane. Also, poker land god? Kinda good, kinda good. We only drew one of our things. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Literally twice past the land drop. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna win because this seems... Oh, he does have a counter spell. Oof. Let's drop 1 black land before I forget, honestly. Okay. So, he's another counterspell deck. Again, counterspell decks are probably the easiest way to actually win against this crap. He's a jank deck, but it doesn't matter because you can see his combo. Deafening Silence plus Dovin's Veto. He's gonna counterspell us like there's absolutely no tomorrow. He already is, by the way, saving that mana for a counterspell. Watch Haphazard Bombardment go. It's not gonna achieve anything. He's just gonna counterspell. Wow! Wow, Spell Pierce. But yeah, is this a coincidence that we lost against an elf deck that went first? And honestly played the only combination of things that... usually bad elf decks use Marvin. But in that case, that Marvin was the only thing that could win because, well, we have Overwhelming Splendor. So Marvin is the only thing that can deal damage if it has counters on it. Oh boy, what a time to be alive, as they say, huh? Okay, let's discard this and this. I'm gonna, you know, go for a base drop Ugin. Considering his deck looks sussy baka well, a lot of sussy baka, it does seem like that. But yeah, absolutely no one who watches my channel should even be capable of thinking twice to say that Wizards does not force a 50% win rate. Even in League of Legends, everyone knows that there exists a winner's queue and a loser's queue. Because the optimum amount of playtime is exactly on the 50% win streak. There have been many studies. A lot of people know about the EA study, where they studied what makes people play your game the longest. And it was 50% win rate. Well, frankly, actually, it was like 45-ish% win rate. Okay, he just literally used up everything. I actually have a shot now if I don't wait, I think I still got it. Oh, you absolute Dumbo! How and why? My dude. I should honestly target only the blue lands at this point. But there's a lot on the field now, so there's still a good I don't know how... You see, Wizards puts me up against this guy, a random Jank deck that has technically still everything to win against me because he has counter spells and that's the only condition. And he's just not a good enough player. Wow, a rat pilot. Wow, a thing. Yeah, I honestly can even keep that. GG. That's 5 losses, 5 wins, 3 losses now. Also, this is dodgy AF. Thank you, Wizards, because we should have lost the last game. 100%, by the way. He had a counter spell deck. And again, to win a deck like this, all you need to do is counter spell that one card that's gonna pull things out of the graveyard. That's it. That's literally it. Oh my, look at this. Oof. Tough. I'm probably not gonna see the second lane for at least 7 more cards. That's my assumption here. That's my... Oh, wow! Okay. Spell Pierce. It wasn't? Really now? It was not. Okay. But yeah, everything has blue. Currently, Wizards is like evaluating the counterspell decks are the best against this. Funny, I know, funny, I know. Now he has a counterspell. Yep, yep. He had an interaction. Which means bad noise. Bad noises are bad. Well, I can still technically win. I can still try and go and do some kind of Magic Johnson type of BS3. Maybe he chooses something because he thinks he's at a disadvantage. I don't know. In any case, shape, or form, let's do this. I want him to counterspell something. I want him... There is a small chance of winning. Yeah, you see Archmage Charm. Oof. Okay. I want him to use his stuff. He's sooner or later gonna use his stuff, right? He just let it happen. Oh, yeah, there's no chance. Again, see what I mean? Wow, of all the things possible, we're playing against a deck that we literally have no chance of winning. What a matchmaking system. Oh, it's funny. Teferi? Yep. And this is the most rigged part about about these matchups. It's the fact that you're playing against someone like You have historically you have probably seen me rage so many times about this, because this is the #1 rigged matchup description in Arena when it comes to seeing a control deck. The #1! Perfect lands into a Teferi, and you can't do anything. Because Teferi is the linchpin win condition. Teferi will 100... If you drop Teferi on turn 5, you can't win after that. This is the wet dream of any counterspell player. Seeing that Teferi on turn 5 and your opponent not doing anything. This is the most classic example of a forced loss. Most classic that you can get. So now it's 5 wins, 4 losses? I think? Not sure. Right, I'm gonna say that this is gonna be the last game. Decent start. We have Thrill of Discovery and 2 lands. Our opponent goes first, and his name is Gonzo2294, which means he's a 10-year-old from the future. Nice! Traveled back in time just to ruin his morality. Oh, Gideon Avatar. Oof, definitely a 10-year-old. Man, if you're a Gideon fan, you also must be 500 pounds overweight, you fat Cheeto-fingered fuck. Oof. Gideon fans, am I right? And yet another Poker God to my collection of absolute legendary Poker God plays. Man, we're slaying it today, boys, with the Poker Gods. So what do you think we're gonna see here? Beautiful or madness? That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat, because that's the most pumping card. This is the most pumped deck that you. Mono White has a chance that it doesn't kill you on turn 4. It has a slight chance, but if you drop the Voice of Blessed or the Johnny's Pridemate on turn 2 after Soulmender, you're probably pumping real hard and winning on turn 4. Mathematically, I'm already dead. So this matchup was more or less just decided by who goes first. Even if I have the combo, which is, by the way, extremely likely that I will get the combo, because this is also a pretty standard scenario that you can see. Even if I have the combo, I'm gonna be probably that 1 mana off of casting it. There's a good... Oh, actually, we're not gonna even probably be able to cast it at this rate. Oof. 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 Actually, that's extremely weak, Sauce. What the hell are you doing, my boy? Drop at least a land, like, what the hell? Usually these decks don't brick with lands. You know, by the way, why mono red aggro decks and mono white life gain decks never brick with lands? Because someone at Wizards was so genius enough to say, what if we give 3 or 4 lands in the opening hand for these aggro decks? They only need 2 lands to cast anything in their deck anyway, so that will nerf them. What a genius decision maker that person was. Absolutely 10 out of 10. In reality, that helped mod aggro decks, because having 3 lands on turn 3 means that you're dropping a 1-drop and a 2-drop, which is significantly more powerful than dropping a 2-drop and having a 2-drop still in hand and not playing it on that turn. Yeah, a little bit of oof. But anyway, yeah, as I told you, we can't win this. Haven't drawn the things. I'm probably drawing some... Jesus Christ, we didn't even draw anything. Oh, well, that's all she wrote, I guess. No discard cards, it happens, it happens. Instead, all the Ugins of the world. I like it, I like it. Very pizzazz. Anyway, this was KuzerSensen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And check out the channel, and check out Discord, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.